Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
Everybody, welcome into A Reel and a Beer. It's trailer reaction time. My man Mike King, the horror king, Mike King's in.
That's me.
My man Peeves right here, Danny, a.k.a. Handlebar Lecter on Instagram. Check him out. Joshua Abercrombie, the man of the hour. Too sweet to be sour, baby. Woo! Josh, I want to let you intro this one right here today. Tell them what we're about to watch and what we're about to review.
Oh, dude, we're getting ready to review Annabelle Comes Home. This is the 7th movie in the Conjuring universe. Love these movies. I never really got into Freddy, Jason, and all of them. I don't know if you can tell by the accent, but I am a Christian. The devil.
Not that that's been funny. I mean.
He's got, No, but anytime you bring in demons and the devil, all right, that really hits home for me. Okay.
I got you.
So,
sweet tea is the nectar of the southern Christian folk.
Sweet.
So,
Top of the river on Saturday.
Exorcist is the scariest movie ever, and I would say these are pretty close.
There's got a little bit of truth in them.
But
Annabelle's got a little truth in them.
as always, we walk, not talk. We'll hit you up after. You guys ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do it.
It's a Hobbs and Shaw.
What's this?
You folks need to turn around.
Nope.
Pretty bad
Yep.
accident.
Turn around.
Anything we can do?
You a doctor or something?
Or something.
Damn, Brad.
That's all. That's what you think.
Did it work?
The evil is contained.
That's nice. That looked pretty badass.
How could you not tell me you're babysitting for Lawrence tonight?
And we'll be back early tomorrow morning.
Have fun. Don't your parents keep any creepy stuff around?
We keep it all locked away in a room. It's not good for anyone to go in there. My dad says that everything in there is either haunted, cursed, or used in some ritualistic practice. What's that? The carrying man. They put coins over the eyes of the dead so he could take their souls.
What about the doll that's in there?
Annabelle, she's in a case for a reason.
Yay! Hey!
Whoa!
Whoa.
That's not the house settling.
Oh shit!
Annabelle, come out to play.
Oh god, dude! Shit! Y'all motherfuckers got me on this one. Hey!
Mrs. Warren? Is everything okay? Something is happening inside your house and we're not really sure what to do.
Can I speak to Annabelle?
I'm sorry.
Oh!
To give her a soul, dear. She wants us.
Whoa! What the hell, dude? What the hell? Hold up. You got me on this one, man. You know I don't like horror. You drugged me into this shit, bro.
You need to lead this off.
What the hell, dude?
You need to lead this off.
Man, you got me on this one, bro. That shit right there is legit, dude. Like, I don't know what it is, man. I can watch the Michael Myers and the Jasons and all that kind of shit, but something about little kids, it's just 20 times worse. And then the fear of the unknown, the darkness, the throwing of the coin down there, and those, oh shit, bro. You got me on this one, bro.
Poltergeist.
It is poltergeist. It's something, I don't know what it is. There's some kind of something disconnect I have when it comes to the little kids, man.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that's 10 times more scary.
It's creepy as shit.
Like Mike
Just say
says,
it's creepy as shit.
Mike, his family grew up making haunted houses years and years. Nobody got wigged out more than when you put a little 2 or 3 year old kid on a tricycle riding up there. Dude, you can put a dude in a leather face mask and a chainsaw all day. Yeah, that gets people going. let a little kid or a 3-year-old ride between the crowd on a damn tricycle.
I mean, it's
That's
like
this
ankle
scary.
biters.
Expectation,
Yeah,
man. Stuff you don't expect.
I'm not the horror guy. All I know is I give you natural reactions, and you go back and watch the video when it showed that damn jump scare in here. I'm in, bro. Like, this shit is like legit scary as fuck. I'm out. Trailer reaction horror wise, we're up at around the 8-9 range. Trailer reaction wise for me, I don't know what else to say.
Are you going to see it? Theaters?
I'm gonna go see. Y'all drugged me into this horror shit because Brightburn delivered. I was entertained.
Yes.
Take my wife. If you want to see, not like
Put
that.
up
Don't take my wife like that. I mean, it depends on the price. But I mean,
We've already heard the horror stories about how she just
take my wife to a horror movie, and you will swear to God somebody's got Tourette's.
You'll never go to a horror movie ever again
Without
unless
her.
you go with.
Hey, Misty.
Yes,
I've
without
got
Misty.
friends calling me trying to drag my wife to movies with them. Like guy friends are like, hey man, you mind if Misty goes with us? Like
movie reaction.
Hey,
Movie
can
reaction
I take
than
your wife
anything.
to a horror movie?
yeah.
That's right.
So if you ever want to see that, it's a whole nother show for a whole nother story.
Yes.
I'm going to shut myself down. Horror movie trailer reaction wise, 8 out of 10. Peeps, talk to me.
I believe this whole franchise relied on the thing I hate most about modern horror, and it's the dumbass jump scares. And
You don't dig it?
No, they don't work. You know what I think of jump scares?
Well, I think they have to be included.
No, they're fucking useless.
They got a place, man. They got a place.
They are the most played out fucking useless thing in horror. We need true horror, and that's not it.
Time out. Give me an example of true horror.
Peeps.
Yeah. Yeah, no, let's get it.
What was your thoughts on Den of Thieves?
Mediocre.
Oh my God! All right, next song. I want to know that question. What is your authentic horror movie, man? Authentic, like true blue horror movie.
The Thing remake.
What? Has anyone ever seen that?
What year?
Okay, can we start talking to somebody else now? I mean, are you serious?
What? John Carpenter, a music score, suspense,
The
true
remake?
horror. Not the
The original Exorcist, is that a horror?
Yeah, the
Well,
original.
then, right.
With
Best of all time.
okay,
Not
yeah,
famous.
with
Famous.
Snake
Exorcist 1990s one.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt
Sharknado.
Russell. That is a good horror
Sharknado
movie.
is such a classic.
It's not a
Whoever
horror
come
movie.
up with Sharknado
But
needs
yeah,
to be drug out in the
that's
field
an
and
excellent
shot.
one.
Guess
It's a
what?
good choice.
For the sake of all
Hey,
people.
That
you
makes
know what?
sense. I like
Whoever
that.
come up with Sharknado don't work a 9 to 5 no more.
That's right. That he's got a yacht, so who the mind?
He's got
Brilliant.
Sharknado 2 and Sharknado 3 and Sharknado 4.
That's
Five,
fantastic.
Now,
six, seven, and eight.
Peeves is done. King, talk to me.
But I hate.
Okay, I gotta say, man,
you got a legit one. That is a
with
good
jump
horror
scares, if you ever been like part of like horror movies and haunted houses for anything, like he said, my family done a lot of haunted house stuff. I've done a lot of research on haunted house stuff, and jump scares are a big thing. You want to pull somebody's attention this way, scare them from another direction,
Time out.
because you want to be able to shock people.
Time out.
And something with this,
I'm not trying to interrupt, but I am interrupting. That sounds a lot like your tactics in the bedroom.
good point.
Go ahead.
Good point. Scare them
got
from this
pictures?
way, scare them from the other side.
Good.
Yep.
Go ahead.
So, with this being said, you with horror movies, man, I like, whenever we were in the 80s and things like that, we had a lot of movies that no one ever thought through the story. They just said, hey, this would be a great character, this would be like an idea. So they threw the idea out there and they didn't think through how to make it realistic or how to make it more scarier.
Yeah.
So now I think we've actually thought through the story more. We've taken a lot more realistic stand in movies. You want to have more of the story, which is what the Conjuring and Annabelle and things. This is based off a real life situation. A real life couple who done a lot of paranormal research and things. I love these movies because I think that it does bring a lot of realistic standpoint to this. So, with that being said, I do like the Annabelle, the Conjuring as a whole, but these Annabelle stories bring a lot of realistic things to it. So I'm excited to see it. Dude, the trailer's scary as hell. And
I want to tell in on what you just said. Mm-hmm. They gave a shot to paranormal investigation in there just from you and I actually doing paranormal investigations of the batteries draining just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is a sign of paranormal investigations when an entity gets close, they have to use a power source, so it drains the power from that flashlight, so it manifests itself. So
it does, man. There's a lot to that.
Really
There's a lot to those
that.
things, and especially like in those kind of situations, you know, it feeds off of human fear, like things that are realistic.
Yeah.
Jump scares.
So jump scares or whatever, you know. But like Pete says though, you got to have a build up. Everything in horror movies has to have some kind of build up. Music tempo, things like that. Like there's certain things that build up the human emotions, and then there's a scare.
Right.
You know. So, and I think that's what a lot of what The Conjuring, Annabelle really does well at. It kind of finds that balance of a good horror movie, plus has jump scares, and also kind of plays into that human fear of things that we all kind of are scared of, things of the unknown.
Give me a 1 to 10 on it.
For me, I'm gonna go with I'm excited about this, and I'm gonna go with an 8. Not because I don't think the trailer is that scary. I wanted a little bit more. It gave me a little bit of peace of I want more. But the movie, I think, as far as a horror movie, I'm gonna think it's going to deliver a 9 to 10, because these movies never cease to fail. Every one of them I've seen, they do well. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Let's go Hannibal Lecter. He's got something to say. He's brewing over here.
Yeah,
feeling brewing.
I can feel the energy.
Hannibal
from up
Lecter
here.
on Instagram. If you haven't, come on, guys. What do you do?
Hell.
Instagram,
Subscribe, follow, shit, dude.
God.
Just kidding. Do it if you want to.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you don't have to. I mean, it'd be nice.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, you don't have
yeah,
to.
You know, do you?
But at the same time, why wouldn't you?
No, why not?
Go ahead, man.
It's entertaining.
Okay, so for me, there's
I mean,
different
thank you there, buddy.
kinds of scares. There's the kind that build up and the jump scares. Now, we all have that friend where the steak is not good enough, the wine is not good enough, they've always had better. That's Peeps.
The wine's always better.
He absolutely refuses to give rave reviews to anything. But he's not going to bring me down on this one. I love being scared, okay? And that, I cannot tell you the last, well, okay. Actually, if you've seen Netflix's The Haunting of Hill House, there was one instance of a jump scare that got me. It took me by surprise. I was not seeing it coming. It got me pretty good. Now, Ed and Lorraine Warren, yes, it's based off the Annabelle doll, but here's my thing. This is the 7th. They got the Curse of Lorena coming out.
So these all came from that Conjuring movie.
Yes, they're all part of the
Spin-offs.
Conjuring universe around.
They're attached directly or spin-off type.
You've got 3 Conjurings.
I had no idea. I'm just not a horror guy.
You've got the Nun.
That Nun was part of this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So at this point, I'm either thinking that Ed and Lorraine Warren just had bad luck and got all of the really good scares and found all of the really good haunts, or I don't know. But Ed, he was a demonologist, and a lot of times in exorcisms, the important part is getting the name of the spirit that is possessing the person. But she was a medium, he was a demonologist, so it just worked out good. And fun little fact, right? Well, not fun, but Lorraine Warren just passed away last month.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
in the grand scheme of all these movies, that is Lorraine Warren is
Dead.
It's almost basically history, man. I mean,
Yeah,
if you
I
think
mean-
about this kind of stuff, it's actually a very big part of history, because a lot of the like people who done this kind of paranormal activity, that they were like the top. They were the top of the
they
scale.
were back in the 70s. They were the go-to.
we've done our share. I've done
Up until
I've done
recently.
over 1,000 hours of actual paranormal investigation.
And we've been discussing that lately.
Now
That's
look for that. That may
maybe,
be on the
future
channel
project.
here soon.
Yeah.
Could be.
Could be.
Could be. Still got my equipment.
You let us
so-
know.
Peeps, you believe in ghosts?
Oh, we know
Yes.
you do.
You believe in Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
No.
You think he hit a curveball?
What?
What about Joe
You don't-
Booth?
Can we?
You don't think Jesus Christ can hit a curveball?
You don't think Jesus
Danny.
Christ can hit a boot? Okay. All right.
All right, here we go, Danny. I want a minute and a half. Everything.
All right, minute
Tell
and
us
a half
about Joe
of all
Bush.
this,
Tell us about
everything
Joe
I
Bush.
have. Okay, a lot of you guys are completely touch base on a lot of things I was thinking about. Old lady, she passed away. Not calling the old lady in disrespect or anything. You completely you contributed a lot to your field and everything. But what I want to talk about is the shock value. Shock value is like it needs to be. It's like historical cinema. From whatever. He's youngin'. So like 13 Ghosts, The Fog, the Shocker and stuff like that, where they came inside the theaters and it was like part of the part of the reel that came in from the movie theaters was rigs to set up like the
that's the Vulcan
to set up the chairs, or set up like smog coming in, or send the glasses with the cinematography of the 13 Ghosts, where you can actually see the original 13 Ghosts. So there's some shocker going on over there. So as far as like shockers in the shock value inside of a movie, it's a must-to inside horror. And if you don't take that, you might as well just watch Gremlins all day. And there's shock value in that. Is that a bad movie? No, absolutely not. Because there's shock value in that. There's just jump scares and stuff like. And there was so much of that in like cinematography history, movie history. And I think this is going to end up like, when our children's go back and watch this movie, and they're going to absolutely love it. The psychosomatic, view and aspect of the poltergeist, view of the babysitter. Is this going to be one for... Just like when we watched Halloween the other night, is this going to be one straight to DVD and we'll watch it and have a good time with the family? Yeah, absolutely. Do I think it's going to be going to the theater and wasting $75 with popcorn and tickets for the this and that? Absolutely not. Should they, jump on the coattails of the passing of, what's her name?
20 seconds.
Lorraine Warren.
Yeah, Lorraine Warren. Yeah. Absolutely. Make your money. And all the actors and everything in this is great. You throw some kids in there, a babysitter, a house full of, like satanic whatevers. You shouldn't have freaking done that in the first place. Screw that. Dude, I'm not going to the movies to see it. I give it up.
Like, I got something to say. Like, you got the Vulcan. And then we got the Shocker.
I'd give it a 3 for the theater. I'll give it a 10 for an evening at the house out of a red box.
King's got the...
Nice, man.
Hold on. King's got to get the change out of the payphone.
Change out of the payphone? Nice.
Tell him about get the change out of the payphone.
Get out of the payphone.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have took my drink. If everybody's drink here, you should have took my drink and killed it.
What about shutting this thing? You ready to shut this thing?
I've got to go to bat for Peeves on this in a certain sense because I have grew up with horror movies. And we've kind of been bashing on Peeves on this one, and I'm going to say this.
I ain't saying nothing about
Silent Hill has a build-up, and I like that because, to me, everybody has, like, nightmares, right? It's based on a game, but, dude, they have, like, this build-up of nightmares, man.
Silent Hill
it's about music, it's about tempo, it's about... It gives you an eerie feeling. There's not jump scares. There's not a lot of jump scares in Silent Hill. It's basically like it gives you an idea of what it would be basically in a nightmare. And that could scare the hell out of you just as much as jump scares.
Great special effects.
And the last Nightmare on Elm Street, which I think is great because they done a great job with it. There's a lot of you got to find that balance of being very eerie, nightmarish, and then you got to have jump scares as well. If you don't play the balance, you're not getting a great horror movie. And I think I hope they do that well with this.
Well, with the Poltergeist type movie, you got to have those jump scares because they're ghosts.
I got something to say that I think is going to bring us all together.
All right.
I've got a horror movie to me is atmosphere, music, well done plot and pacing. If you can do all that within a horror movie, you don't need to rely on shitty jump scares.
You ever seen Nightbreed?
Here's the guy who is a
great movie.
I'm an anti-horror because I don't think enough of horror movies has a good plot, has a good story. I think that they have terrible for the most part, and I'm not going to sit here and argue. It's fact that the actors and actresses are B-rate or C-rate that they put in these movies. Some of them make it through to the big time. Therefore, you don't get good acting, which I'm just being honest. I'm not knocking on them. I'm just being honest. Like,
too much sexual content.
It is. You have to throw that in there because they don't have the acting. That's my biggest problem. The plot sucked. Right. But in my true opinion of what a guy who don't even like horror at all, in my true opinion, I think you need to do just like you do in everything. This is what I said about Game of Thrones. I don't want to see a long night, and then I don't want to see the first 2 episodes of season 8. You need a good blend. You need the talking, the interacting, but then you need the battle scenes. Then you need to see what's after. What they did in season 8 of Game of Thrones is like 2 episodes of pure talking, no battling, and then they go 1 full hour and a half of battling, no talking. Like, in a good horror movie, give me the jump scares, give me the plot, give me the pace, give me the lead up, give me the music, give me all of that, and let's make a good horror movie.
Don't forget to throw in the demise.
Well, here's the thing. Like that's why I enjoyed Brightburn, is because if you like superhero movies, you can appreciate it.
Yes.
If you like horror movies, you can appreciate it because the way he's killing these people is through what a super, I ain't gonna call him hero, super villain would do. And you're sitting here and you're like, damn, what if this motherfucker was loose in this town?
It's very fatal.
Spoilers for Brightburn.
Yeah, well, everybody knows that he's, I mean, you know. But my point is, like, that's why I enjoyed it, because it wasn't pure jump scares and it had a superhero doing it. But my point, like, you have to have a little bit, give me a dash of this and a dash of that and a dash of that. Let's put it together and make a good horror movie.
Yes, absolutely.
I agree with Peeves and I agree with Josh. I'm in the middle. Give me a little bit of what Peeves is saying. Or no, I want a lot of what Peeves is saying. And I want a lot of what Josh is saying. I want those jump scares. I want something, as a 40-year-old man who's seen and done it all, I want to jump back in my seat like I did on that trailer. Like, damn, that got me, bro. That honestly true. I swear to God, a heaven up above, I have not seen this trailer until we watched it right now.
Well, you know,
And it got me, bro.
Yeah.
It got me. That's why I want that, but I want what Pete said too.
The reason it got me so well is because, honestly, I thought the camera was going to pan over and something was going to be behind her.
And it didn't.
And it was in
that
front of her.
shit was in front of her.
Yeah.
Like right where she was looking. Like right. So that's what I'm saying. Like just give me what Peeves is saying. Give me what Josh is saying. Let's put it in the blender and let's make something great.
Yeah, you gotta have a lot of different avenues in this. You gotta have your jump scares, and you gotta also have a story and tempo, because the damn thing can't be like 8 Mile. It can't be a haunted 8 Mile.
Bum, bum, bum,
like it's got, no one say 8 Mile's great, by the way. But the thing has got. But you seriously got to have a little bit of everything in a horror movie, and if you don't have a story, you don't have some realism to it, and you don't have your tempo, you don't have everything kind of, your jump scares, everything together, it doesn't make a great horror movie. At least a classic.
Right.
All right, guys, we gotta shut this.
Josh
got something to say. He's been waiting.
We're very, very. I found out tonight we're very picky about our horror movies.
I'm telling you, I'm a snob when it comes to my horror.
And I don't know shit. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I go toe to toe with any horror movie.
I'm just like the drunk guy at the end of the bar is shouting out shit because I don't know what I'm talking about in horror movies.
Right.
I just know
They're still pissed off about Game of Thrones.
but do you see my point on Game of Thrones?
I see your point.
You're in a shortened season by 2 episodes. And then the first 2 episodes, these people are bloodthirsty. We've been waiting for 2 years. And then we get the first 2 episodes. Mike,
we got to get that
This is
not
not
the second episode. The first 2 episodes, all we do is sit around the campfire and talk.
This is
So it's like Endgame. That's another discussion.
We're going to
we
talk
got Game of
about,
Thrones, Endgame.
Like I'm just like, bro. And then the 3rd episode, you're sitting there and you're like,
so Josh, the
oh,
Secret Lives of
shit.
Pets 2.
And then it
Did you
pops
see that
off.
reference at freaking
Dude,
Game of Thrones?
Hour and a half
Secret
later,
Pets
they're still fighting.
Okay.
And you're like, damn.
Oh, dude, we could always get in a soapbox on this one,
guys,
so we got to shut this one down.
We're shutting this one down. I ain't telling you to subscribe. I ain't telling you to like it. I ain't telling you to comment. Do what you want to do. But if you do all that, we love you, baby.
We appreciate it.
Come back to us. This is A Real and a Beer. We are out.